Hey. In the house. But I do understand. I get it. Whatever. I ain't got time for you. I ain't got time for you. It's always an argument about the same stupid shit. Do me a favor. Stop talking to me about your hair. I'm done. Because it's always an argument. And I'm sick of that. Hey, how you doing? Yep, you the first one here again. Sure is. I was late getting on here. Hey, Meadow. How are you? I was saying. Okay. All right, I got you. I was saying, do you want me to cut it down? I don't care. It's up to you. You already said you're gonna cut it down, right? Didn't you say you're gonna cut it down? Well, I'm still gonna let it grow. You can't cut it down and let it grow. Right, you got to decide which one you're gonna do. Which one you want to do? I'll think about it. Okay. Well, whatever decision you make is your decision. Okay. Hey, Jesse. Hey, y'all. I'm just getting home. I was trying to get on here. Hey, Sharon. Y'all should see my grass. Look at my grass, y'all. Look how tall my grass is. Look at this. I'm going to have a man come and cut my grass. I'm locking my garage door. I'm on here late because I was at the doctor's office. Oh, shoot, y'all. Wait a minute. I forgot. Let me set this live to subscribers only. Hold on, y'all. That only subscribers can chat. Hold on. Because I do not want all these different people in my live. Okay. There we go. But anyway. Hey, Ambrosia. Hey. Yep, you subscribed if you're able to make a comment. If you're not subscribed, you can't make a comment. But anyway, this is the grass. Look, it's something growing right here. I don't know what the hell what that is. All this rain and just made all these weeds grow. Look, this grass is so tall. So tall. Y'all see my little lights? You can't even see my lights. You can't even see them. It's my floodlight. Oh, let me turn this around. This thing keep turning. Yeah, I'm gonna get the man. I'm gonna call him tomorrow and see if he can come cut my grass, because my grass is just growing. All that rain we had, just going crazy. Yeah, I got a bunch of dandelions in my front yard and here in the backyard. It's a mess. Look who at the door. Look at her trying to kiss her mama. The solar lights are cute. I got some in the front too. Did you see my short video? Go look at my shorts video. And the ones in the let me go out here and show you, Ambrosia. Let me show you, baby. I bought these at the Dollar Tree. Let me show you let me show you the ones up here. Her grass is long too. I'm shocked she ain't got her grass cut yet. Look at these lights on my porch. These are supposed to light up. You see these right here? They light. They change different colors. They change different colors. Blue, red. And these are the silver ones. But look, I bought these at Dollar Tree. Those lights right there, they make a little shape on the ground. But these right here, I got from Dollar Tree. And then look, check it right here. Uh-oh. Oops. Did I knock them down? Oh, look at these. These light up all the way up the porch. They change colors. I got these from Temu. Wait a minute, y'all. See, look at all these. Look at all these dandelions in my front yard. Look at this. This is her grass, the neighbor's grass. But let me fix these. Because I went through the yard, I knocked them down. These were $1.25. I got pink. This the pink one. This the yellow one. And then this is the blue one. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to get some more. Because my solar lights that are out here, they not all lit up. Yeah. Oh, you saw the shorts live? Yeah. Yeah, I like those. It's warm. Okay, so look, y'all. These are the bushes. These the bushes that the man want to pull up in front of my house. He want to charge. He worked with me. He said he'll charge me $300 to pull them bushes up. I ain't got $300 right now to get these damn bushes pulled up. I ain't have it last year. And look at that. That's growing back. It was a weed, and it's been so much rain. It's trying to grow back. But I'm gonna get them bushes pulled up. But I got too much going on right now with Christopher, so I'm gonna have to wait. It's gonna have to wait. But I like lights. I like stuff to be lit up. I don't want them bushes. No, ma'am. I need to see what's. No, I got a plan. I'm gonna put rocks. I'm gonna have rocks all around in front of the house, and rocks, and because it's already brick right there, but you can't see it because of the bushes. I don't want them bushes. I don't like them bushes. I need to see what's in them bushes. Yeah, I don't want them. I don't want them. The bushes aren't that bad, but I don't like them. I don't like them. I know y'all saying keep them. Hey, Tanya. Hey, girl. Y'all saying keep the bushes. I don't know. I got to think about it, Jesse. I'm going to think about it. Jesse, why you say keep the bushes? I'm just curious. Yeah, it's gonna cost 300. And he was gonna plant me some flowers there. But thank you, Chris. Chris, thank you. What's wrong with you? Always an attitude. And it be over dumb stuff. That's the thing. Don't even be no reason to even be mad. What you say, Jesse? Oh. Hey, kitty mom. They just look healthy. Need some trimming. No, he gonna pull the bushes out. He gonna pull them up, pull all of them up, and then he's going to plant. Um, then he's gonna plant some flowers there for me. So yeah. Mhm. Yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. I didn't want to keep y'all waiting, so I came on. How the fuck is you mad at me about your hair? Can somebody explain that to me? What is wrong with these kids? I just y'all just don't know. Y'all just don't know. I can't find my other stand. Oh, I see it. The stupidest shit ever. I swear. You mad at me. I ain't said nothing to you about your fucking hair. I ain't said nothing to you. You keep bringing it up and then you mad at me. Weird as a fuck. He got to get a job. He got to go. He got to go. Cause I ain't even in a relationship with a motherfucker to be arguing about no stupid shit. You want to bring up shit, then you want to get an attitude with me. I don't give a fuck what you do with your hair. I'm telling y'all, I've been going through this shit since he was 13 about his stupid ass hair. I'm sick of that shit. I'm sick of it. Now, I'm gonna let my hair grow. I'm gonna let my hair grow. I'm gonna let my hair grow so I have the style that I want by prom. Okay, prom is May 29th. So, okay, fine. Now you come and you say, I'm not gonna let it grow. I'm gonna cut it. I love you too. The only Ken Mod. Then you come back and today you tell me that you're gonna get the hair cut off. Right? You're gonna get your hair cut off. And I'm like, okay, fine. We on the way home. Here he come again with this fucking hair. Why the fuck is you mad at me? I ain't told you what to do with your motherfucking hair. I don't care. I got bigger issues to think about. Like this fucking knot on my neck. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time for the silly shit. You mad about what? Grow the fuck up already. For real. I'm sick of people. I am. I'm just sick of people. Girl, you got an attitude with me about what? I ain't even did nothing. I ain't even said nothing. I don't even give a fuck. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I need to put this stand up. That's what I said, getting out the car. Stop talking to me about your fucking hair. Don't talk to me. Since I'm such a fucking enemy, leave me alone. Always mad about dumb shit. Now you know what I'm saying? Just like, hey, Cynthia. Hey, that part. That part. Yeah, so let me tell y'all what happened with the knot on my neck. Because this is a bigger concern than that. So I went to the doctor today. Yeah, I think he's nervous. I do think he's nervous about his future, but he nervous about his future, which I understand. But this obsession about what to do with my hair, what not to do with my hair, what to do with my hair, this shit has been going on since he was fucking 13. He fucking 18. I'm sick of talking about his motherfucking hair. I ain't said shit to him. He wants to go back. Let me tell y'all the story. When he was about 14 or 15, he asked me, could he get dreads? Could he get locks? I said no. The reason why I said no, you all, we live in Chicago. Now, if any of y'all on this live know anything about Chicago, you all know the crime that's in this city. Okay? All the black boys in this city, all of them have locks, braids, or dreads. All the same thing. Okay? Crime is running rampant through Chicago. And a lot of it is his motherfucking peers that's doing the shit. So I said, you don't need to get locks or dreads because you all look the same. And I said, and it's a stigma. Whether it's right, whether it's wrong, it's what the fuck it is. So I told him at 14, I said, no, you can't have no locks. You can't have no dreads. He don't even understand how I was saving his fucking life and saving him from being racially profiled as a black boy. Thank you. Okay, so y'all understand what I'm saying, Ambrosia. You understand what I'm saying? They all look the same. So when some shit jump off and you walking down the street as a black boy with dreads in your head, you look like everybody else. I'm not against locks. I'm not against dreads. My mother has locks. But my mama is a black woman that's 82 versus 15. Do you all understand what I'm saying? You know, so my thing was, why do you want to get dreads and look like everybody else and take a chance on being stopped by the police, being racially profiled by the police, and having them stop you and having them ask you or say to you where you coming from, what you doing, where you been, so forth and so on. That's why I told him you cannot have no dreads. I didn't tell him he can't have no dreads because I'm against dreads. I'm telling you, you can't have no dreads because you gonna look like everybody else. I'm a black person, okay? I deal in fucking reality. I deal with facts as a black person, as a black woman. This country still does not like us. And when your hair is in those particular styles and you a young black man walking through in this inner city where it's so much fucking crime, and these are your motherfucking peers that fucked it up about the locks. You know what I'm saying? They fucked it up. That okay. That's what I'm saying, KY. It is different. It's different because as a female that has locks, the female that has locks versus Mr. Potato, I don't know what you're talking about when you said don't be ridiculous. Are you talking to me? Move. I feel like being bothered now. Move. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Jay Divine. That's what I'm saying. Hey, Joe. I see you all understand what I'm saying. And I'm not telling um I understand he's trying to find himself. I understand all of what you all are saying. I get that. I understand that. Okay. But as a parent, as a mother, as a black woman, I've been living in Chicago all my life. I was born and raised in this city. Okay. I've been living in this city longer than he been in the world. So when I'm trying to tell you something, I'm not telling you something to hurt you. I'm telling you some real fucking facts. My mother has dreads. A lot of my friend has dreads. A lot of my black male friends have dreads. But they not out here carjacking. They ain't in no gang. All these boys that got these locks and then they got these dreads, 99% of my end are affiliated with some kind of gangs. What I was trying to say to him was you need to look different. But it's always a fucking argument about his hair. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if he hear me talking about it on live or not. I'm down. I'm done. Meadow, we didn't talk to him about him being more confident. We didn't talk to him about all of that. You know what? It's only so much I can do. He already fucking moody. He already moody. It's always an argument about the same thing. He told me again Saturday that he hated me. So it's always then he came. My mother jumped all on him about it and everything. He was apologizing or whatever. He was somebody. No, he said something about he used to hate me or something stupid. I don't know. Listen here. Let me tell y'all something. Um, I don't give no care no more. I ain't did nothing. I haven't done a goddamn thing to him. You too, Mr. Potato. Yes, he did. But it wasn't this time. It wasn't like the last time. You know. And so when he said it to me about he used to hate me or something like that. But this is the interesting thing. This is the interesting thing. You don't hate this motherfucker who ain't never did shit for you, but you hate me who had made all the sacrifices for you and made sure you had food, clothing, that you ate. I've got a therapist for him because a lot of his problems and his issues are dealing with that bum of a father of his. Ain't got shit to do with me. No, I don't believe he means it either. My mother was telling him, she was like, one day you gonna regret saying that to her. She's like, 'cause she ain't gonna always be here. I know he loved me. I have no doubt that he loved me. My mother was telling me, stop believing stuff he said to you. She said, he be waiting for you when you get home. And she said, that boy is crazy about you. And, you know, it is what it is. I ain't did shit. I ain't did nothing to him. And you know what? I know he's immature. I know he's stupid at this point in his life. And I say stupid, not stupid like that, but immature. I know he immature. I know he's silly. I know he all them things. So a lot of stuff I overlook with him because I know he is so immature for his age. He ain't lived life yet. Wait till he get out there and get his motherfucking head knocked up against the wall by a supervisor or somebody that don't give a fuck about him. Oh, he'll appreciate me then. Yes. It's always like that, kitty mom. Always. Call that bitch up and tell him you hate him. Call him up. You know what I'm saying? You call him, you mad at me about what? I ain't even did nothing to you. Yes, yes, God chosen, it would. Don't they, Ambrosie? They always resent the parent. Yep, the stage. They don't know what they don't know, and they can make up all kinds of stories about the parent that isn't present. Yep, yep. I ain't gonna be nobody's goddamn punching bag. I don't give a fuck who it is. I done told y'all that on the videos. I don't know how many times. I know. I know, Rhonda. I think we all have gone through a point in our life with our parents where we felt that way about them because they made us mad or they were strict or whatever. Yeah, Daryl, and I understand that. I understand that. And I know what you're saying because it is a spiritual thing. You're absolutely right. But at the time when I told him that I didn't want him to get dressed, it was because of all the stuff that was going on in the city. And I didn't want him to be racially profiled. That's why I told him that. And I knew what I was doing at the time. He's 18 now. He's out of high school. You know what I'm saying? He's going to have a job. He's going to be going to trade school, whatever he's going to be doing. So it's not the same stigma as it was back then. But he wants to keep going back in the past. He want to keep going talking about why I didn't let him get dressed. Why you didn't let me. That's like me at 56 going to my mother asking her why she didn't let me go out with the dude that had the van. You know what I'm saying? This guy came to pick me up in a van. My mother told him, my sister had the same situation. My mother was like, when you get a car with a two four-door car, she said you come back and take it out. My mom was like, you ain't fucking on my watch. And I wasn't even having sex. What did Meadow say? I don't think I ever told my mom I hate her because I always understood where she was coming from and her situation. Anytime I messed up, I would apologize and say I love you. Oh, yep, that's all you can do, Sunstar. How you doing? Yeah, I understand that, God chosen. Yeah, I get all of that, but you don't control what I say out my mouth. Like I said, you can't have a conversation with him about nothing because it always go back to that and it's always an argument. I don't know what the fuck you want me to do. I mean, really, I don't know what he wants me to do. I can't. As soon as I got home today from the hey Miss Pleasantly Plump, as soon as I got home from the doctor's office, he comes to the car and say, I decided to decided he goes to the barbershop next week. I decided to cut the hair off. Okay. It's like he wants me to convince him to do something other than what he wants to do. Why? You don't listen to me anyway. Let me tell y'all something. He don't stick with nothing. He let it grow out. And then when it gets to that ugly spot where he don't like it, then he cut it back down. You know, just crazy. But anyway, hey Raven, I have agreed about it. God's chosen. I told him to start growing his hair to get the locks, but you got to grow your hair out to get the locks. You got to grow it out. You can't keep fucking cutting it. Where the fuck you think you gonna get locks? Unless you gonna put some goddamn extensions in your hair. But if you talking about growing the locks from the roots, you gotta let your fucking hair grow. Am I right or am I wrong? He will regret those words. That's all I can tell you. Right, so that's what I'm saying. What the fuck? How you gonna get fucking locks from the root of the hair unless you let the motherfucking hair grow? So if you keep cutting it, where you gonna get the fucking locks from? Come on, somebody. Come on. Come on. Hey, Mona. I love you too. Right. So you gotta make up your mind. Either you gonna stick with something or you get it cut back down. And see, what I keep telling him is that he keeps confusing his hair. Every time, let me tell y'all something. I've been wearing my hair short for years, right? When I wore that ponytail for 2 years, that ponytail that I had, and then I took the ponytail off and I went and I got my hair cut back short, I had to retrain my hair. It took 1 year for my hair to get retrained to being curled because I took it out of its pattern. So every time you cut your hair, every time you, like I told him, you want to sponge it, you want to go from waves to sponge. And then what do? You mess the whole wave pattern up. You want to sponge it, then you want to wave it. Then you want to sponge it, and then you want to wave it. You want to sponge it, then you want to get it cut off. Then you want to sponge. The hair is like, well, what the fuck are we doing? The hair is confused. So now he'll go back to the waves. Now the waves ain't gonna lay the way that they were what wave laying because you went and sponged it. Every time it gets hard and it gets difficult and it gets to that point where he don't like the way it look, he want to cut it off. What the fuck does that got to do with me? What the fuck does that got to do with me? What do you want me to do? You want me to do abracadabra, abracadabra? What you want me to look in a crystal motherfucking ball and make that shit grow? The hair is confused. The hair don't know what the fuck to do. But I told him that. I told him about when he was sponging his hair. I said, stop doing that. I said, you going to move. I said, stop doing that. I said, because you can fuck up your hair follicles and your hair won't even grow. But nothing that I tell him, nothing that I say to him, do he want to listen to. So I'm done. I mean, it's just the truth. And you know what? I keep telling y'all, the way I talk to you all on the videos and on the live, this is who I am in real time. This is how I am every day in my life. I don't tell people what they want to hear. I try to be as honest as I can without hurting your feelings. And I have tiptoed around Christopher's feelings. I have done whatever I could. I encourage Christopher. I love on Christopher. I have fought for Christopher. I even cried on this live one night talking about how they did my baby about his reading. So I have poured everything, every ounce of me into this boy. I have made sacrifices. I have gave up things, and I've had to do things that I didn't want to do for him. Do you think his sperm donor know he going on prom? He know he graduating. He don't give a fuck. He don't care. This boy get a Uber every motherfucking morning. He gets an Uber that is 20 fucking $1 a day. And if my mama couldn't go get him, he would be getting another Uber that would be $25 in the afternoon because the prices change by the time due to the time. He not on the bus. Ain't nobody hurting him, harming him, fucking with him, doing nothing. I make sure he is safe at all times. I think about him during the day. Like I pray for him on the way to school. I send him the Uber information. I track him. I'm at work. I'm driving. But I got the tracker on. I'm looking at where the Uber driver is driving to make sure he's being dropped off at school. Well, see, the thing about him being in the mirror, I don't care about that. Just stop fucking with me and acting like it's my fault that you don't have what you want for your hair. Because I'm not telling you what to do with your hair. That's your choice. You keep cutting it. You can't get locks. You can't go outside and get locks from a lock tree and stick them in your hair. That's not how it works. Hair grow from the root. Rhonda, girl, thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. Christopher ain't never woke up Rhonda. My hand to God. In 18 years, this boy ain't never woke up and seen no man or men or strangers walking up out this motherfucking bedroom. Whatever I've done, I've never done it around him. No man spends the night and lay up in my bed while he here. I ain't never had no people around him. He's never been molested. He's never been felt on, messed with, nothing. I keep him safe. Everybody at that school know who I am. Everybody at that school have my number. I've walked through that school when he was in grammar school to high school. He fuck up. He fucking around. He ain't doing what he's supposed to be doing. Call me. I will be up here on that ass. He's one of the best students. He's one of the best students in the school. One of the best students. When I walk into school, I feel like a celebrity. Teachers that I ain't never even met. Two men teachers was in tears when we went to get his grades. Instead of there talking about, I hate this is his last year. Talking about what a gem he is. So I've done all I could. You all understand what I'm saying? I've done all I could and then some. So if you don't appreciate who I am and what I've been to you, that's on you. Because let me tell y'all something. When I go to bed at night, I ain't tossing and turning, talking about, oh, I know I haven't been a good parent to my child. That ain't my story. I may be a fuck up in other areas. But when it come to him, it's because he was my gift. I ain't fucked him over, and I ain't never fucked over him. And I've always made him number one priority in my life. And he knows it. I understand that, Jewel, but I'm human. You understand what I'm saying? I'm human too. And I have feelings too. Hey, Tiny. Miss Pleasantly Plump. Yeah, I know I have raised him right. Thank you for saying that. Thank you, Jay Divine. Thank you. I just get tired of being the punching bag because of shit that he don't like. You absolutely right. Our job is never done. That's true, Meadow. I done told him that, Meadow. I done told him that he can change it. Daryl, you said it be in the mirror too much. I done told him that um he is very indecisive about a lot of things. Right, he's indecisive about what he wants to do with his hair, what he don't want to do. Yes, I'm sorry. We gonna be okay. We gonna be okay. It is what it is. It's just that as soon as I went on live, when we got on live, and he got out the car, he was saying something. He was, I could tell he was mad at me. I didn't do nothing. And that's how ended up talking about it. And I'm not talking about him. Everything that I'm saying to you all, I have said to him. Hey, RJ, how are you? So I'm not talking about him back behind his back, and he might get mad because I'm talking to you all about it, but he knows that I've talked to you all about it before. So, you know, I know, Tiny, you're right. Right, that's better, right, because we were just getting out the car. And it's like, can you talk to me about something else besides this? And a lot of times he does. But some kind of way within the conversation of our talking, it goes back to that. And then he's mad at me all over again. Now here he come. Ain't you? You mad, ain't you? No, I'm not mad. He said he not mad, y'all. Tell him you ain't mad. Come on down here. Now, y'all tell me. Let me pull this up. Take your hand down. Take your hand down. Now, come over here. Come over here. Now, what y'all tell me? What's wrong with him? Come over here. What's wrong with him? Is he not a cute guy, a handsome guy? What's wrong with? Ain't nothing wrong with your hair. Okay. Is something wrong with your hair? Your hair look nice. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I just can't go through the ugly stage. I can't. It just ain't for me. Thank you, RJ. Thank you. He is very handsome. Yes, he is. You say you think he need a hug? You need a hug? You need a hug? You need a hug? You need another hug? No. You need a kiss? Meadow said give you a hug for him. Huh? I just got some low self-esteem. I be trying to be look like. Now, you all, he just said he has low self-esteem. That bothers me. Why? Because I just be trying to look like I was just hanging out with them with Dave. I'm just saying, remember I told you how I like his hairstyle. I do. I'm sorry. I do. He said he got low self-esteem because Stacy said you look great. He got low self-esteem because he wants to look like the he wants to look like other kids. But sometimes you got to look like yourself. But you can look like that, but you got to stick with it. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, D. Hey, D. He is my heartbeat. He is. He is just everything to me. And I tell him that all the time. Right. This person said, Steph said, don't get hung up in all these trends and be yourself. Yes. Miss Pleasantly Plum said, what's your plans after high school? Going to the water department or trade a barber school. So he said so he's got several things that he wants to do. Trade school, barber school, what was the other thing? Acting. Modeling. He wants to do that. And he wants to get a job. Right, Daryl. That's what I tell him. Be himself. Exactly, RJ. That's what they are. And then you know what? And I'm not saying this because he's my son to say this about him, but he's even said to me, you know what, mama? A lot of that stuff that I've wanted, it's just too expensive and it's just ridiculous and it's not even worth it. He's come to that conclusion on his own.
Okay, it's some stuff I do want, but I don't think that you should save your money on some. You don't need to just keep spending on designer stuff because you ain't gonna have no money and stuff like
Say
that. It's
that
nothing.
louder. Say it louder so they can hear you. I know you don't want to be on camera, but say it louder. What you say about the designer stuff?
You buy all this designer stuff, just try to press other people and try to get likes on Instagram for what? You don't even get a bunch of likes. You just waste your money constantly because you just want other people to just see you look like. You know what I'm saying? Like wear what you want to wear.
Now, was that an intelligent answer or not?
I want to wear what I want. When I be on the Burlington picking out stuff, if I want something, if I don't like the shirt, I'm not gonna get it. If I do like the shirt, I'm gonna get it because I want it.
What I'm saying to you all, do you all see how intelligent he is? So I don't understand why he has low self-esteem.
No, it's just
I don't. I do understand what you're
what I'm
saying,
saying is like if I had the dreads, what I was saying is that I still can be intelligent and still have the dreads though.
but you can get the dreads now. Your hair, if you keep growing it,
Yeah.
you can get it.
But see, with me, it's like I know what look good on me. I know a low cut because your jawline. I kind of get. I'm kind of understanding now. It's like just because that person look good with that, that does not mean that everything that they get does not mean that you're gonna look good with it. You see what I'm saying? It's
Exactly.
your body length, your health, like your face and stuff, like your
That's
jawline,
true, Jewel. He is very beyond his years.
your jawline and stuff. You gotta know what look good on you. Everything is not gonna look good on you. That's just the truth.
Right. And you shouldn't want to be friends with anyone who's only friends with you because of what you think you have. That's so true. That's true. Hey, Frugalisa.
Yeah, like
Right. That's true, Frugalisa. Like you said, who really knew what they wanted at 17 and 18? You're right. Thank you, God chosen. Thank you.
no,
I appreciate that. Hold on,
that's
Chris.
not.
Wear what you want and feel comfortable in it. Be the person you want to be. Sometimes you have to go through stages in life where you grow and change your look to be comfortable with who you are. Create your own style. Thrift store, vintage, let the guys laugh, let the girls notice. Absolutely. Yes. Yes. Okay, Christopher, what you gonna say then? I'm gonna talk to them because I don't want to be.
But I don't try to take it out on you. I just want you just to hear me out and understand how
I
I feel.
do. I do hear you out and I do understand.
Okay, I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna just do me. But what I'm saying is that sometimes I don't mind growing it out. I just never felt comfortable growing it out because I never wanted you to go off on me or cuss
But
me
I
out.
already told you I went and went off on you.
If I had
And
the
I was
dreads,
telling him he has had so many different hairstyles that I did not like. You know what I'm saying? He had the mohawk. He had all these designs. I didn't like them. But I knew he liked them, so I just went with it. You know what I'm saying?
would,
But
would, would you still go with it? Like you know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah. But you gotta stop cutting it. And if you're not gonna if you want
I'm gonna
dreads,
say
you
this:
gotta
if
let it
I'm
grow
not
out.
ready, if I'm not ready to have dreads, then I'll just let you know I'm not
Tiny,
ready.
that was the whole reason why I told him not to do it. Exactly what you said.
What you say?
She was saying, "Don't braid your hair. It's too scary out there right now." Because all the black men in Chicago
Well,
look
can you
alike.
tell them? Well, can you tell them that some are cutting out and they still being in
They
gimmicks and
know
stuff?
that. They know that. They know guys with low hairstyles or waves or whatever. We know that these
Crimes
guys
or
be out
crimes.
here creating crime too.
Can you just tell them that they just don't like us? Period. They always want us to
Yeah,
do
we
stuff.
we know that. We know that we are racially profiled as black people. Thank you, Jewel. You say you hope you funny on prom night. Okay, so I'm gonna talk to them so I can finish
Okay,
this
that's it.
live.
It's still okay if I just scroll down and
Yes,
look at the box.
yes,
Okay.
yes. But you don't want them.
Yeah, I know. I was just saying though, if I
Right.
want
So you talking about something that you don't even yourself you don't even want. Is the heat on?
the heat on,
Is the heat on?
um,
Can you go see? Because it's hot in here. But you see how he comes to things and think because he was in his room. He comes to realizations of things on his own without me having to say it to him. You see what I'm saying? Turn it down. It's hot in here. All right, y'all. Let me tell y'all some updates. So I went to the doctor. I want to move to another subject. He fine now. I went to the doctor about this knot. Yeah, it's hot in here. Eh, right, right. Absolutely. Yes. So I went to the doctor about the knot that's right here to here. So she examined it. She saw how it was I got the fan on because girl, the heat is on 72. I don't even understand why it's on 72. It's so damn hot in this house. It was warm here today. It was almost 80 degrees here. That's what I told him. I like him with a low haircut with waves. But he won't listen to me. No, I didn't have to get an X-ray. So what she said was that she's sending me for a ultrasound. So she said it could be three things. She said it could be a cyst, it could be just a swollen lymph node that just can't. Because what I understand from my girlfriend said, lymph nodes is where it collects all the stuff in our body and it can just settle in one place. I don't have an ear infection. I don't have. She asked me about my teeth. I told her I don't have a toothache. None of my teeth over on this side are rotten, so that's not it. So she said it could be a cyst, it could be a lymph node, and it could be a mass. Thank you, Stacy. Yeah, so I had to. No, it's not painful, and this is what scared me. She said when they're not painful, that's when it's of concern it's uh that it's cancer and it's not benign. You know, um, I'm concerned. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm just concerned. I don't believe that it's yeah, yeah, and I don't believe I don't believe that it's a mass, but it's just so big in my neck. It's just so big. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I'm highly concerned too because I've never had a lump or a knot like this in my body, and for it to come up, I don't know, y'all. I just don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. But we won't know until I have the ultrasound, but I got to know. Thank you for praying for me. Thank you. Cuz Lord knows I just don't need nothing. I mean none of us do. None of us do. And I know that, whew, I'm just believing God. That's all I can tell y'all. Thank you, thank you. But I don't even know what kind of infection I would have because I don't feel bad. I don't have a cold. I don't have nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm wondering, is it even a muscle strain? Because I was digging them holes. I don't know. I don't know. I can't figure it out. Oh, thank you, Meadow. Yeah, that's what I was telling him. I was like, boy, I ain't got time to be thinking about nothing else because right now I'm worried, not worried, but thinking about this. Thank you all so much. Thank you all. Yeah, I know you're right. You're right, Tiny. You are so right. Christopher, where you at? Yeah, can you get them please? Like two kids. And you know what? It hurts every once in a while, right in here. Like just right now, I got a little pain. So I don't know. When did I notice it? Last week. I was in the work van. My mother was like, "You ain't felt it when you wash your face?" I said, "No." I said because I have the towel. I I know I wash down here, in the shower and everything. Can you all see how big it is? I don't know if you all can see it, but it's big. We'll take it off live. Wow, what were we gonna say?
This boy, he a senior. He got a low cut, but he in the game too.
Oh.
Yeah,
Did you hand in the field trip slip?
No, I'll hand in tomorrow. I don't have her class.
Oh. Where you all going?
To like I'll tell you where we going.
When is the trip?
Thursday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, I'll just come back and tell you. He got a low cut. He got a tattoo. He in the game too.
Yeah, well, that happens.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm saying he cut off his free forms and he's still in the
Oh,
game. Yeah.
yeah. Wait a minute, let me go back and
All
read
right.
the
Okay. I'll leave it
comments.
alone.
Okay, I want to see the doctors beside this side man. The devil is a lie. Cece, I'm praying in the name above. Amen, Frugalisa. You're right. You're right, D. You're right. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to worry myself to death, about something that could be nothing. Lymph nodes in the neck are usually a sign of your body fighting an infection. It's not always anything major, but you can get it checked. Yeah, well, I'm going to go for an ultrasound. Yeah. Let me take the earring off and see if I can get closer. It's right here, right where my finger is. It's from here. I don't know if I can stretch it's a knot, you know. We do. We absolutely do. We do. We do love on each other and pray for each other. And Jewel, that's what I love about this. Ugh, that's what I love about this channel too. And this is why I wanted to get rid of. You can't see anything either. Well, I'll put it over in the community page. But this is why I don't want. This is why I don't want all of this negativity here. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't want. Hey, Paul. I don't want all the negative. Hey, Delisa. That's why I don't want all this negative crap here. That's why I put this channel for subscribers only. I'm not saying that every person that subscribed to me likes me. I'm not saying that every person that subscribe here, care for me or watches my content. But I don't want to keep hiding every 20 to 15, 20, 15 to 20 to 30 people every time we go live. I don't want to do that. Yeah, I'm tired of that. I'm tired of that. I want to come on live and just talk and have peace. I don't want to be arguing with people. I'm tired of people talking about my weight. I'm 56. I'm in full blown menopause, full blown. You know, I'm very self conscious about the weight that I have gained. You know, and as though I have high self esteem and I have high confidence, but I'm very self conscious about the weight. I've always been self conscious about my weight, but I've gained weight in the last 2 3 years because I'm in menopause. My metabolism has slowed down. Um, and it's hard to get rid of this fucking weight. And the doctors won't put me on no weight loss medicine. She trying to, but my insurance won't, accept it. My pressure. I went today. My blood pressure was a little high. Um, you know, I got all this stress on me. I'm trying to get this boy ready for prom. Um, I got these bills, all these bills. When I say bills, bills that you have. And, I'm going to work every day dealing with stupid crap every day, dealing with y'all know what I'm saying. So I don't need nothing else. I don't need nothing else. I thank you, Meadow. I appreciate that. But I want to lose some weight. I really, really do. And it's hard for me to even exercise because of my foot, you know. But I said that I'm going to do my best to get out, and I closed 3 rings on my watch. So I did do that. So I am moving. So I was thinking about just doing intermittent fasting. Like, don't maybe don't eat breakfast, or do eat breakfast and don't eat lunch, and then eat dinner like that. You know, that's what my coworkers say, your health is your wealth. That's true. Yeah, and I would love to lose 30 to 40 pounds. You know what I'm saying? I would love to. But like I said, I'm in full blown menopause. And a lot of my girlfriends are really suffering with menopause. They losing their hair. Sex is painful. They ain't having no sex because it is painful. They got hot flashes. It's 82 symptoms of menopause. Brain fog, the hot flashes, the moodiness, the bloatedness, you being bloated. I mean, it's fucked up. Girl, tell me about it. When you menopause pausing, you don't have time for games. That's good, Tanya. That helps. And see, and I can't do a whole lot of that because of this knee. And I go see a knee specialist on May 11th. Girl, Eve messed us up. She really did. We go through a lot. And then you got to deal with a knucklehead ass man. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Thank you, God chosen. That's so true. So you all, let's talk about the question that I put up on in the community page. Did y'all see the question that I put up in the community page? It was a meme. And it said, and I've had this discussion with several people. And this question was, if a man likes anal sex, you said I'm scaring you, girl. Kimma, it's the truth. If you haven't, hopefully, you won't have menopause bad. Every woman's body is different. Every woman don't have the same thing. Really tiny. Wow. I didn't know goat milk helped your King Beard. No, 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 no. Hold on, King Beard. What's up, boo? What's up, baby? No, King Beard. Let me say this. Let me rephrase. Let me say the question again. If a man who likes anal sex woman, with his woman, with his wife, with his boo thing, with his significant other, does that make him gay? My answer was no. And I've had this debate with so many people because they said anytime a man want anal sex from his woman, he must like, he must be gay. That is not the same thing. Now, if he asking for you to do something to him, to his anus, because most straight men don't want you feeling in a booty hole. Now that's just the truth. And some men who like the jar to be licked. Don't ask me to do it. Okay. But I don't think that makes them gay either. But RJ, could it be that he's not obsessed with it? Could it be that that's just something that he enjoys because they like it because that hole is tight, right? So, hey Jessica, what do you consider anal sex for from a woman to a man? So if a man is asking his woman to do him with a toy, because the man's G spot is back there too. Little, a lot of people don't know that. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna look at you sideways. Now I'm gonna keep it 100. You want me to do what? Ex-friend, the ex-friend that I was, y'all heard me talk about ex-friend. Ex-friend, he came out the rip saying, listen, don't ever touch the back door of my building. He said, because it ain't gonna work out for you. I'm laughing at King Beard. I never been about that life to try anal sex. I've always told men no that wanted to do it that with me, but they did it before with other women. And I think you have to be clear, RJ, with a man about no, you cannot do that to me. You know what I'm saying? I'll say this. That is something that I think that you have to really trust the person that you are involved with. You have to that's a trust factor there. You know what I'm saying? You all have to be like it really been like I don't think that's something that you should do. Well, I don't know. It just depends. But I guess I'm just saying I feel like that's a real sensitive issue with somebody. You got to really talk about that. D, what you say? Wait a minute, let me go back. I'm on the fence because I don't anal, so maybe others look at it differently. Yeah, I can understand that. Are you using tools, tongue, toys, fingers? I think what is used plays a difference if they are considered gay. Well, what I consider a man to be gay is if he wants a man to do it. If he wants his woman to do something to him anally, I don't know if I would consider him. I don't know if I consider him to be gay. I think I just would consider him to want to experience. Get out. For him to experience, something different with his woman. That's true, Meadow. Right. Exactly, Delisa. Exactly. Exactly. That it does. It does feel good to men. That's true. You said what? Knocking on wood because I don't want YouTube to move. Take this live. No, we're gonna move on. But I just wanted to see. But here's the thing. I already said that the live wasn't made for kids. and we ain't that graphic, But I'll just say this. It just depends on what you like to indulge in. For me personally, what you say, D, for me as a woman, that's something I would wait for my husband to perform on me. Right. Now, if my husband wants me to do something different, than I think. Well, I will say this. I don't think that there is um I don't know, King Beard, because most men don't know what to do with the front door, let alone the back. So again, it has to be with somebody that you know that you know that you know that you know that they know what they're doing. I was trying to think of how to answer your question. But if you can't do much at the front door, what the fuck is you gonna do when you get to the back? You know what I'm saying? So I got to know that you know what you're doing before I even decide if we gonna go that route. That's all I'm saying. And if you don't know how to do the front, it's like this. How can you cut my front lawn, but you can't cut my back? How you at the front and you cutting you and fucked up the front lawn? You think I'm gonna let you if you come to my house and you say, Cece, let me cut your lawn, and I'm standing in the doorway and I'm looking at you fuck up my front lawn, my front yard grass. You sure the fuck ain't finna come back here to this backyard and fuck it up. Now I got two areas fucked up. So I got to know that you know how to that you got I got to know that you know how to handle and cut the front yard before I let you come to the back. Cause see cause at some point, you know, there's a lot of men that be at the front and then that's some kind of way slip down to the back and then they be hitting at the back because they be slipping down. And then my thing is this: if you can't find if you can't find the, because I'm speaking in codes, so y'all use your imagination. If you can't find the holes to fill in the front yard, and you keep slipping and falling down and hitting that lawnmower at the backyard, because you can't stay in the front, Houston, we got a problem. Because you know they'll do that. They'll act like they don't know where they are. If you don't get your bitch ass back up here to the front, stay your ass from back here. Stay at the front now. Cause I need to know what you did. You know what you need. Did you know what you're doing at the front? Cause now you ain't finna fuck me up in two areas. I ain't finna be walking around here looking at the front yard that's fucked up, and I gotta look at the backyard and it's fucked up. Now, I'm just saying. Now you can't fuck up both spots. Girl, it's hard to find, baby. I don't believe that either, Ambrosia. They do that shit on purpose to see if you're gonna let them cut the backyard. They be trying to find out if you gonna go for the bullshit. Well, here's the thing, D. I don't know how old you are, but I'm 56. And most men that I deal with are my age range, and they've done some of everything. So I don't expect any man at 56 to not have experienced a lot of things at 56. So when you are young, yeah, you want somebody that has never experienced what you experienced. But here's the thing. I want to know that you can how you gonna come and I don't want to be the first, I don't want to be the first motherfucking guinea pig. What did I just say? I want to know that you know how to cut the yard at the front before you try to come to the back. Because if you don't know how to fuck from the front and you want to go to the back and you horrible and you can't stay in at the front, what the fuck I look like letting you come to the back? So now you gonna fuck up my shit. Now now the back, the front is fucked up and sore, and now the back is fucked up and sore. And now I'm walking around trying to squeeze my ass cheeks to make sure that no shit fall out on the floor because you ain't fuck me up. I'm just saying. King Beard, that could be it. But a lot of men be trying to see if you gon' a lot of men be trying to see if you down for the cause. And if you don't say anything, then they say, oh, you know what I'm saying? So D, you 45. So if you met a man, I don't know what your dating range is, but if you meet a man 40, between 40 and 50, he's already done that. And if he hasn't done it, he's thinking about doing it. And he want to do it. Most men have experienced something. And men will tell you, no, I don't a lot of men don't like it. But it's a lot of them that do. Right. So my thing is this. If you keep slipping to the back door and I don't say nothing, then a man knows, oh, she will go. She like that. She like it. If I don't open up my mouth and say, what the fuck is you doing? I dated a guy one time. He did that. Oh God, he was just he was just yes, I agree. That's a situation that you should discuss. I agree. Now that I agree with you on. Delisa said, I ain't got time for a game. But he was, but he, I just wish we wasn't on this live. That's all I can tell y'all. I don't know though. I don't know. I don't kind of agree with that, Ambrosia, because if he's asking for her to do something to him in that area, if he's asking it for from his woman, that's different. Yeah, I need a podcast. I really do. I really do. Because there's some things I be wanting to say and I know that I can't say them here. That's why I'm talking all around in cold. Well, you know what? These men lie. They'll say that they haven't experienced it, but the fact that they ask you and you say no, it's off limits. A lot of times men do not just tell you everything that they've done sexually because they don't want to be judged. And that's really the truth. And so once you then say that it's off limits, then they're not gonna go any further with it. But you will be surprised how many men have had all type of freaky sexual experiences, baby, and you will never know because they don't talk about it. They're embarrassed or they feel ashamed or they feel like she's gonna judge me. So they lie. I can honestly have never thought about it. I used to say, King Beard, something is wrong with you. RJ, what? Oh my God. Hey, how you doing? Hey, Cotton. Hey, Jess. I agree, Jewel. Oh, King Bear, you are hilarious. I still say I still say, this is my opinion. I still say and still believe. I still say, and I will say this, and I still believe this, that I think I'm gonna take these eyelashes out tonight. I still believe and I still say that I, I don't believe a man is gay if he wants his woman to do something to him and uh and anally. I don't believe that. Hey, innocent Jefferson, girl. If a ninja wanted the back door, I would instantly think he is bad. I know, and I understand that. You're right. They can't. That's why I said if you can't cut the grass at the front, how you gonna cut anything at the back? Then that's just the truth. Hey, Sandra. Yes, we are. We keep it one. We are real up in this live. That's the truth. But I'm glad you all feel comfortable and that you all are not all, like Miss Big Back Turtleneck, Big Tech, Big Back Turtleneck ass. I'm glad y'all ain't like that. I'm just glad you all are not like that. I mean, we're not no, we're not real explicit. We're not real graphic. We just talking. We just grown folk. Ain't no kids in this live. It's just grown folk talking. Okay, you and your babies, your kids. I know, Frugalista. I know. I'm just gonna say this: if I was with a man who wanted something done to his backyard, I would have to decline and say, "Sir, I'm not the woman for you because I cannot." And I'm just being honest. If you can't pull weeds in front, you can't go. You going and plant flowers in the backyard. I only had one ex that was really good at eating. Never found a guy that was good like him. They hard to find too. Told you they be down there like a cat licking on his paw. They don't even know what they doing. RJ, I know, baby. I know, honey. Yes, they do, Jewel. Yes, they do. Lisa, you funny. Oh, King Bears, you killing me. Oh wow, you had to call home a few times today. That's a big problem, D. And then we let them walk around thinking that they're good at what they've done. And then they come to me and I tell them, you fucking horrible. And then they call me all kinds of fat black bitches. Because, it's like this. You wouldn't let your kid walk outside in the wintertime without a coat, without telling him, you need to put a coat on, you going to freeze. So it's the same way with men. Women need, and men always think they know what every woman like. Every woman is not the same. What you did with the last one, boo, I'm not her. Innocent Jefferson, because their G spot, their G spot is there, just like ours. That's why. If he can find, thank you, Velvet, for the gift. Thank you. If he can find the flowers in the front, I'm gonna consider it. Cause at least I know what you're doing. Okay, I'll see you later. I know you got to get the kids to bed. We'll be here, girl. We'll be here another night. Oh my God. Oh, y'all are cracking me up. That's what I'm saying. You got to tell them. Yes, Lord, it is. Woo. You ain't never lied about that child. Lord have mercy. Mm-mm-mm. Now, that's one thing I'm glad that I did not lose with menopause is my libido. I thank God. I may have gained weight, but Jesus, I'd rather be this weight. If it was a choice between you gonna gain weight and you gonna lose your libido, let me gain weight. For real. Yeah, yeah, baby. Exactly, D. That's yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. That's why I said it becomes an issue of how you can trust a person. You know what I'm saying? How you can what level of trust do you have? You know? Cuz sometimes, people can be trying to hurt you. You got to That's why I say you got to know what you're doing. I know that's right, Kimma. Come on here, Kimma. You know you be telling the truth. It can be either way, long as it got one in it. And if you ain't got that hook, you got to have some length and some width. You right, Jewel. A lot of women do, and then there's a lot of women who lose it because of the fact that because it's so dry, because you lose that with menopause. And some women, I have a couple of girlfriends who are married and ain't giving their husbands nothing. Every woman that I know that have lost their libido got a man. Either she married or she got a man. I Look, I ain't trying to look for it in the dark with a flashlight. You come on with it. You got to have something. I got to know. After you leave, I got to know that you was once there. Not be walking around looking for my batteries and the charger so I can finish what you didn't accomplish. I'm just saying. And it will, D. It will. It will. And I think that has a lot to do with the fact, D, that because you know what your body like and what your body don't like, so you crave it differently. That's what that's about. Your body has matured to the level of knowing what you desire. I know. Well, I brought it up because I was talking about the meme, so that's how we got on the conversation. RJ, you ain't never lied, girl. You ain't never lied. You right, cause in a minute you ain't gonna be able to do shit. You pushing 40, girl. I'm way older than you, RJ. I thought you was older than 40. Girl, I'm way older than you. I'm 56. And as long as I'm able to bend over and lift these legs, I'm getting me some dick. I don't give no fuck. I'm not gonna ever stop fucking. Yeah, velvet, it is substance of supplements. It is. Yeah, but I was going off of what I put on the community page. I said, let's talk about it on the live. I put the meme up there. Yeah, I'm not. That's the only reason why I fuck with a man. Seriously, I don't fuck with a man because of what he can do. I don't fuck with a man. Um, she talking about supplements, king beer for women that are experiencing dryness during menopause and sex is painful. That's what she's talking about. Kim. That's the only reason why I fuck with a man. That's the only reason why I like a man. It ain't because I've been treated the greatest, because I have not. I have not. But I'm at the point in my life I don't even want to give nobody none because they get on my goddamn nerves. They don't know when to shut the fuck up. And I would have gave somebody some recently, but he played himself. So after he played himself, I was like, nah, I ain't fucking you. I get turned off real quick. Yeah, that's what she was talking about. Because a lot of women, it's during menopause, it's painful sex. Because it's like this, King Beard. If you had to wash your face on a cloth or a washcloth, and you could add no water, imagine what you would feel. What it would scratch up your skin. It would hurt, right? You'd be like, "Oh, this towel is rough. I need some water," but you ain't got no water to wet the towel. You follow me? So it ain't comfortable for the man either. It's painful for him too. Ambrosie, I know, but that's what I'm saying. Yep, that's what I'm saying. And men they don't go through menopause, but oh, what happened? I know how to shut the fuck up, like deaf, mute, quiet. Well, you could use lube, but lube ain't really gonna do it because it's not it's lube is not the natural wetness of a woman. You know what I'm saying? Even with lube, it's only so much lube you can use. Real talk. I'm not trying to be funny, but it's only so much lube you can use. The natural part of what stimulates a woman to get a woman to be wet is gone for a lot of women that are going through menopause. So even when you use lube, if you got lube, let me see if I can describe this. Okay, so let's just say you got a flat tire and you need to seal the hole in the tire. And so you call yourself putting the lube there, but in order for the lube to even be saturated in the hole of that tire to seal it up, you got to add water. So if ain't no water there and it's just lube, yeah, lube worked for a minute, for a while. Lube is to help ease that which is already somewhat wet. But if it's dry as a fountain, what the fuck is you gonna do with lube? Lube adds to what's already got some wet. If it ain't got no wet, how's the tire gonna seal? You said, is it a man's fault? It's a man's fault, not in regards if you dealing with women my age that are going through full blown menopause. No, that's not a man's fault because that's 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 not your fault because that's what her body is doing. Don't have nothing to do with you. Now, if you a man and you dealing with a woman in her 20s and 30s who's still having a active menstrual cycle every month and she don't get wet, yeah, it's your fucking fault because you don't know what the fuck you doing. Yeah, that's what I'm. Yeah, they do. But there, ladies, there's this drug called Reverie, and you can use suppositories, and you can, and what Velvet was talking about, supplements, and the supplements will help bring that moisture back. And I would say this: if you're going through menopause, full blown menopause, and that's the issue that you having, don't use no lube because what's gonna happen is the lube is just gonna irritate the skin because there's no natural moisture there, and then you're gonna have a yeast infection. You can't use lube. You can't use lube on a dry surface. You cannot. So don't think you can just put lube there and say, oh, we're gonna put the lube here. She's still gonna be chafed. She's still gonna be sore. Exactly. Lube would dry it out more. That's exactly what I'm saying. Well, that's why a woman that needs you just gotta know you I'm just gonna say this. Unfortunately, it is what it is. You have to be able to satisfy your man. And that's why a lot of men start to cheat when women go through menopause. I'm not excusing it. I feel like if he love you, he shouldn't cheat. I don't give a fuck what you're going through. Same way with a man. Men go through erectile dysfunction right around this age because they unhealthy and they taking high blood pressure medicine and this kind of medicine and that kind of medicine. So when you get to be our age, 50 and over, 60 and over, 70 and over, you got to find other ways for pleasure. Ambrosia, that's what I'm saying. I hope it never find me either. That's why I said if there was a choice between you gain weight or you lose your libido, let me gain some weight. Weight I can change, but that you can't get back. I don't want that. Hey, I'm keeping it real. Girl, you right. You always walking into these conversations. Yeah, you all do have a pill for that, but they gonna always make sure a man's pickles stay hard. Some of these pickles are just useless. Need to be kept in the motherfucking jar and never come out. Hey, I'm keeping it real. How are you? I did not bring it up. I put the meme of with the question that was being asked in the community page, and I said, let's talk about it. I just wanted to hear what y'all was saying. I be trying to keep y'all engaged. Y'all be coming into my what's the topic? What's the topic? But now we got a topic. We adults. There's no kids in this live. You saw what the title said. No kids allowed. I think I lost some eyelashes. Yeah, it did, but I was going by the question that I put up in the meme, and then you know that it's gonna always go from one thing to the next. You know that because that's what we do over here. Yeah, I'm taking these eyelashes off. It's time to take them off. They were starting to fall off. These are the lashes from Sunday. They just come right off. What you say? You said your notebook be ready. You said you gotta pour yourself a drink. We adults, we adults, and if you all are willing to participate in the conversation and not, feel no type of way, then I'm willing to talk about it. But I don't want to make nobody uncomfortable either. And that's why I'm glad Big Back ain't in here no more. I bet her sex life is boring. I bet they just stand and look at each other. Who gonna take their clothes off first? You gonna take your clothes off first? You gonna take your clothes off first? It's like when you be on the phone with somebody and you be like, you gonna hang up? Boring as hell. You gonna hang up first? Now, are you gonna hang up first? Are you gonna hang up first? Sex life is boring. I know her husband be like, damn, gotta go home to this boring ass bitch. I think I figured that. I think she caught her husband getting his dick sucked. And that's why she was so mad at me because I made her remember that she walked in on him getting his dick sucked, and it probably was his best friend instead of a woman. Whew, okay. I'm just saying. Hey, what's your name? Marlo. I can't read that, but I see your comment. Oh, thanks, Meadow, for letting me know I've been on here for an hour. Thank you. I was dealing with a man that was 8 years younger than me, and he couldn't keep. Oh, he had to go. Yes, it is just as important. You better say that, baby girl. Yes, ma'am. Mother Marlowe. Okay, gotcha. I believe that too. I believe that too, Jewel. I believe she's into women too. Because it ain't no way you sweat a woman this deep on social media. You just don't. You can't be that obsessed with a woman. So I definitely think that and I think because it was too that just triggered her. She just kept talking about the same thing. So yeah, yeah. I think that whole thing I married to a fine black man was just a lie. I don't let people send me off. I read between the lines of really the fuck you are. I did not though. You ain't never lied. I gave her way more attention. Not just even a little more attention. Way more attention than her husband did. Absolutely, I did. Absolutely. She probably looked through all of my pictures and played with herself with one of her toys. Mm-mm-mm. What'd you say, D? No, she gave off. She has no friends. Absolutely. Absolutely. But real talk though, me gotta have some restraint. Some dude at my job got fired on Friday for smacking or touching a woman's butt. I don't know all the details yet, but he's gone. Damn. Yeah, they don't play about sexual harassment on these jobs. That you can you could be late every day at my job or not punch in and you won't get fired for that. But do something and say something sexual, you out of there like that because they know that's a lawsuit and they don't want to get sued. So that's why your company let him go. Same thing. Same thing. That's right. Keep your hands to yourself. Yes, absolutely right. Whatever. He shouldn't have been that motherfucking playful. Real talk. He shouldn't have been that playful. He's stupid. He got exactly what he deserved. He shouldn't have done it. We ain't like that. Don't get that comfortable with me. If she didn't touch his ass, he should have been touching hers. So he got what he deserved. I, Girl, it's so many of them like that. So many. And what is up with all these dudes, these men? The 8 babies that were killed over the weekend in Shreveport, Louisiana. Oh my God. I just cannot watch the story. I cannot hear no more about that story. It is too hard. Meadow, just be careful because people like that, that's weird like that, they'll get mad because they got fired and come back and do something. So please be careful. Yes, demon possessed. Yes, it was just terrible. Whew. But this is the thing. He got caught cheating. And because she wanted to get a divorce, he was telling his friend and his cousin he couldn't lose. He didn't want he wanted his marriage. He messed up. She was divorcing him and he wanted his marriage and he couldn't. He said, I don't want my marriage to end. He was so upset about that and killed her. Well, no, they both in the hospital, but killed all the babies. How you kill all the babies? And if you was the one who was caught cheating, what you in your fucking feelings for? This is what I don't understand. This is what I don't understand. Ladies, please, if you married or in a relationship and a man cheats on you, would you please stop this? When he comes back and you found out he ain't cheated, would y'all please stop doing this? Would y'all please stop Stop allowing your friends, when your friends say this, can you please say to them, what the fuck are you working on? If I hear one more married woman who has been cheated on, dogged, dragged through the fucking mud, if I hear one more woman on this platform, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, say, but I wanted to work on our marriage. What the fuck are you working on? Can y'all please understand? Please explain to me why you, as the woman, got to work on your marriage for this bomb ass man who went out and fucked around on you. He the one who ought to be kissing your motherfucking feet. I don't understand. But even if she was doing everything and he had no self control, you cheated on me. What the fuck do I got to work on for your indiscretion? Now you want us to go to motherfucking therapy after you have stuck your pickle in this jar and that jar and this jar. Prime example, Mary, the sister Tina. Look how that man had all them affairs. She thought it was one woman, coming to find out it was about 8. He had a baby on her. Now what does he do? After he ain't got all the rest of her money, now that he has I'm gonna say this. Some of the men, y'all gonna get mad when I say this. So just bear with me because I ain't talking about you. If it don't apply, let it fly. Ladies, when a man comes back, he's not coming back to do you no good. If he come back the same way he left you, the first time was bad. The second time is going to be horrific. Stop taking these men back. They come back to finish you off from what the first thing they did to you. If you think, oh, he's changed, he loves me, he wants to work this out. Let me tell y'all something. Men don't come back to you because they want to work shit out with you. Men don't come back to you because you was the best thing that happened to them. Men come back to you because they know that you want them back and you are available to take them back. Stop it. No, if there's no genuine changes, if there's no genuine changes, why are you taking them back? You say you been a cheater and been cheated on? Yeah, Jewel, a lot of people have. That's a lot of people's story. I understand that. Unfortunately, he let her to live through his nightmares forever and she's gone on. You said it's her insecurities. It might be her insecurities, but King Beard, what happens with a lot of women that are married, they try to hold on to the marriage because people around them, this society has made people think that being married is more important than peace and happiness. The society has said, fight for your man, fight for your marriage. What the fuck am I fighting for? I didn't do you wrong. I'm not the one that was she when she was gone on the road. This motherfucker was fucking everybody in the neighborhood. The mail lady, the UPS driver that was delivering the packages to the door. When the lady came to the door with the UPS packages, he was fucking her. I mean everybody. He went to the supermarket to get his meat cut for his sandwich. He was fucking the lady that was cutting the meat in the deli. He went to drop the kids off at daycare. He was in there fucking the the owner of the daycare, the assistant aide to the daycare provider, the teachers in the school. He was fucking everybody. Now he went and filed for divorce. Jewel, I understand it. No judgment here. That's right. She should have divorced him when she found out about them 8, 9 women. When he had that baby on her. Now here he is talking about he want a divorce. I'm not finna let no man embarrass me like that. I'm sorry. I'm spiteful. I'm just not. I'm not finna let you do it. He did want her to leave first. And you know what he was saying, Ambrosio? God damn, what I got to do to get this bitch to leave? I had told her when she found out he was cheating with one woman, here he come talking about, well, it's been another woman. It's been other women. It's been another woman. It's been another woman. It was 9. Then he had a baby. So what I'm saying is, what does a man have to do to you to reduce you to your lowest common denominator in your life to show you? Somebody said on here the other night, don't never let a man tell you twice that he don't want you. He didn't tell her twice. He told her 8 fucking times that with a baby, an outside baby, while they was married. And she took him back and she accepted him and she accepted the baby and she went along with it and she said, let's work on our marriage and let's work on our marriage. Well, how much working did they do? Because now this motherfucker talking about he done. He ain't got all her money. He has benefited from all of her royalties. He has lived a good life off of her back, her money. And now that he has put a little bit to the side and put his own stash to the side, now he don't fucking need her no more. So when he was doing all that whining and crying and, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you. I love you. I'm going to go to therapy. I got a sex addiction. Because they all say the same fucking thing when they get caught cheating with 10 different women. I got a sex addiction. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know why I can't be faithful. I don't know why I like to sleep with other women. I just don't know. It goes back to my past when my mother abandoned me and left me outside waiting for her to come back for me. And she was only gone 2 hours to the grocery store. It goes back to when my mama went out on a date with that guy that I didn't like. Bullshit. Bullshit. He didn't never want her. He fucking used her for his life to be great. Yeah, and that's true, D. A lot of women do want that. But how are you as a woman? How can you be the best mother you need to be when you dealing with a husband who is causing you motherfucking hell? Please explain me how you can be a good mother to them children and you stressed out and you sad and you always crying and you trying to find out what he doing, and every 5 minutes when he ain't at home and he say that he on his way home and then he lying to you. How you a good mother? How can you be the greatest mother when you got all that going on? Hey, K Doctor, how are you? I love you more. Right, you can't. So my point is, why are we as women? Why do we keep taking men back? Listen here. I'm not the greatest woman. I'm not the most beautiful woman, but I am a good woman. And any man that don't know what I have to offer, that I'm a good woman, and you cheat on me because you wanted to get your dick wet from another woman, and I'm giving you all good type of sex. I'm standing on my head. I'm doing acrobats. I'm flipping through the house. I'm cooking, cleaning. I'm down with you. I'm with you. I'm supporting you, and you go and cheat. You didn't love me. I said it before over here, and I'm gonna say it again. Don't no man really can't no man stand up in my face and tell me he really loved me and betray me, and knowing that him cheating is gonna devastate me. You can't say you love me. I don't want to hear that bullshit. Cause when I love you, I don't have to be in a man and woman relationship with a person. You could be my best friend, my best girlfriend. I'm not finna fucking betray you. Not even if it's my mama. My mama don't like you. I'm like, hold up, mama. That's my best friend. You may not care from her, but that's my best friend. And why you don't care for her? Give me some understanding. People that love you don't betray you. I don't care what nobody say. TD Jakes can write all them books explaining about a man and what a man go through and why a man can't be faithful, why a man can't be faithful. I don't want to hear none of that. I ain't saying that it ain't true. I love TD Jakes. I'm not saying what he said wasn't true when he wrote the book Woman That I Lose. I'm not saying that it ain't true. But you can't stand in my face and tell me you love me and you over there rocking and rolling and making a bed squeak or a floor squeak with another woman. No, no, no. But being faithful isn't a choice. No, Jewel, being faithful is not a choice. Being faithful is knowing that you are going to devastate the person that you are with. Now, if you are in a situation like what you just described, that's different. That's different. A lot of times women cheat on a man because the man has cheated or because they have just lost all respect for a man. Jewel, you can't convince me that you the type of woman that's just out here parlaying with this man, that man, just because. It's usually a reason. You can't tell me you ain't no good woman. I don't care what your indiscretions were. It's a reason why you did that. You can't tell me that. You can't convince me that. I didn't see you make too many comments on this. I didn't see you make too many comments on my videos to know that you are a good woman and you are a good mother. So usually when we get to that point with a man that we cheating, it's because that man wasn't doing something. He wasn't giving you what you needed. And he was cheating on you. And so you said, fuck it. You want to do this? Hey, two can play this game. I get that. I get it. That's what a lot of women do. No, everything we do is not a choice. I don't agree with that. No, I don't agree with that. Everything we do is not a choice. Because I'm going to say it again. You have to consciously think about how and what you're going to do, how it's going to affect the other person standing on the other side of the coin who love you. You cannot tell me that a man don't know when you really love him. How can you hurt me knowing how I feel about you? Not one person on this live stream who say they love me would intentionally go and sin or do something to me to do something to this YouTube channel, knowing that this is my baby and this is my dream and this is what I love. You wouldn't do that to me. Now, big back, big bossin would, cause this bitch she don't give a fuck about me, and I know that. The big bosses of the world would, cause they don't care about me. That's why the live is subscribers only. If that was the case, I could open it up to everybody and we would be sitting here for 45 minutes, an hour or two with me cussing motherfuckers out. Is it not more peaceful over here? Are you all not glad that I'm not going off on folk? Tell the truth. I ain't gonna be upset with you telling me the truth. But Jewel, he put it in your face too. That's what women do. We like to get your ass back. See, what you did, Jewel, was that now you said, you know what? You like, fuck him. I'm finna be vindictive than a motherfucker. And that came from a place of hurt. Cause believe me, men, a lot of men that cheat are fucking sloppy and they don't give a fuck. And when you show me you don't give a fuck about me and you don't give a fuck about how I feel, I'm coming for your motherfucking throat. I may be quiet, I may be silent. You may never know when I'm coming, but I'm gonna get your motherfucking ass. Now that's how I operate. I ain't gonna do nothing to you. I ain't gonna tear your car up. I ain't gonna poison you. Maybe. But I'm gonna show you the bitch that I am now because you brought that up out of me. For no fucking reason. But they do all of that to do the same thing, Velvet, because they don't mean you no good. But Meadow, again, that's not even your character. When you talking about, let me tell you what a choice is, Meadow. A choice is, what do I want to eat? A choice is, do I I'm thinking about buying property. I'm thinking about buying a house. A choice is, I think I want to find me another job. A choice is, I think I want to buy me a new car. People are not choices. People are priority. And if I'm not a priority, if I'm not a thought, child, if I'm not a priority, and if I'm not a thought in your head of for you to think about me and to know and to love me, Karma's gonna get her attention, baby, some kind of way. I don't want to be a choice. I want to be a priority. Thank you, Stacy. I don't want to be a choice. I want to be somebody that you scared to lose. Get out. I want to be somebody that you afraid. Yeah. I want to be a person that you say, if I lost her, my life wouldn't be the same. I don't want to be no fucking choice. Get down. No, I don't want to be no choice. No. Metal, that's not your character. That's not your personality to be an a-hole. That's not you. That'll never be you. Somebody just sent me an email. I don't know who it was. But I'm just saying, people that love you, I thought I took my email out of this thing. But people that love you and care about you are not gonna hurt you. Yeah, girl, they don't even know their name, let alone yours. Jewel, that's what I'm saying. No, no. People are not choices. And I understand what you're saying about when people say it's a choice to cheat, it's a choice to cheat, but it's a decision that you have decided that I don't care enough about her or I don't care enough about him to disregard him. Absolutely, they do. But it's bullshit, RJ. All it is that they need a place to lay and stay. Because you got to think about this. They out here fucking around with some of these women that ain't even got what you got. They don't have shit. So I can't. How many? You know how many? I have heard men say this a lot. Man, I had me a side piece, but she wanted more from me, and I told her I can't give you that. I can't spend holidays with you. I can't do this with you, and I can't do that with you, cause I got too much to lose. Not I can't cheat with you because I love that's the love of my life. And I would never do nothing to hurt her and devastate her and break her heart in such a way. No, men say, I have too much to lose. And when they say that, you are not fucking included in the equation of what the fuck they talking about. They talking about they pension. They talking about alimony. They talking about child support. They talking about losing their house and losing basically the livelihood that makes them fucking comfortable, which includes you because you out here making money too, and you helping him pay their motherfucking bills. He goes on vacations. He does things because life is good because you're there as a helpmate. So when he says he got too much to lose, he's talking about you. Because if he had too much to lose, he would be at your house fucking you. He'd be at home fucking his wife. Man, I just want something that I can play with. Men are always trying to find a new toy. And women, you are one of the toys. I heard a man, ex-friend told me this. I was asking him something about cheating. He said men like variety. So now, ladies, with a variety box of chips. Y'all know the variety box when you get Doritos, Lay's, them Fungos, Cheetos, all of that. So that's how they think of us. They want variety. So in the box, she got some good pussy. She got some good pussy. She give good head. She'll lick my booty hole. She'll lick my nuts. She'll give me money. She'll take me on trips. She'll pay my car note. She'll help me pay my child support. And they open the box up. They open the box up and decide which one they gonna fuck with today. They look in the box. Now see, I can't fuck with her because she got all them kids. She got some good pussy though. But she too motherfucking fertile. And see, I don't want to put no condom on my dick. I want to fuck in the raw. So now let me go over here and get talk. He looking in the box. Let me go over here and get her. Cause see, she had a hysterectomy. Her kids are grown in college. And I know if I'm low, if I can't pay my car note to pay my car insurance, she got me. Then they looking in the box. I'ma fuck her today. Cause she real freaky. Man, she'll go. Y'all think I'm lying because of my analogy, but I'm telling you that's how a lot of men operate. I'm not saying that's every man. Why should you trust them? I'll never trust anybody. I don't put nothing past nobody. Marriage is not based on trust. Marriage is based on loyalty. Marriage is based on how you feel, how you care about that person. That's what it's based on. It ain't based on trust. People say, oh, if you don't have trust, you don't have nothing. Bullshit. Bullshit. I don't trust nobody. I want to believe that you love me enough that when I'm not in your presence, that whatever you thinking about doing, I come up in your mind and you see me and you realize the gem that I am and that you cannot live your life without me and you don't want to lose me. All the rest of that shit is just things. Trust is very hard. I don't trust nobody when I'm talking about of course I trust you all. Of course I do, Meadow. But I'm talking about in certain relationships and situations. No, I don't trust nobody. I've been burned a lot of times by a lot of people. But what I'm saying to you all is this. If a person cannot love you enough, see, when I don't know how y'all, and I'm gonna let y'all go. I don't know how y'all operate when y'all in love. But this is how I operate when I'm in love. When I'm in love with a man, I think about him all day long. I think about what he's doing. I think about, is he okay? I think about, I can't wait to get off work so I can talk to him. I think about, I hope I see him. I think about, I wonder what we going to do this weekend. That's exactly, Jewel. That's what I'm saying. I have too. So what I'm saying, Metal, you said you being a goofball. So what I'm saying is, if you are in my thought pattern that much, see, my child, I love my child to the depths of my soul, even with his immature goofiness and all of that. I think about Chris, not, you know, most of the time of the day. I wonder how he's doing in school. I wonder, is he having a good day? I wonder, did he eat something good for lunch? I hope he's not upset today because that's the love of my life. That's my child. I'm concerned about everything that happens with him. And when I'm in love with you, that's how I feel about you. Do you all understand what I'm saying? So I'm not cheating. Yeah, men have women that cheat with them and then I mean that flirt with them and they marry. And you as a married woman, you have men that flirt with you, but you may even look at a man and say, "Damn, he fine, he cute, he this, he's sexy, he smell good. Man, I feel a little something for him." But it ain't going no further than that. Jewel, that's what I'm saying. I'm all the way in. I'm so into you that you don't I'm so into you that you don't even know you are you. So no, I don't want to hear that bullshit about, and this is no shade to nobody here, but I don't want to hear that bullshit about, and because I used to say that cheating is a choice. No, it's not. No, it's not. Hey, how you doing? You just checking in? Good to see you. No, it's not. It's not a choice. Cheating is something that you want to do. It's something that you've made a conscious decision to do because you have already started the you've already got the wheels turning about how you going to do what you going to do. You've already decided. You've already had a emotional affair with somebody. So you already knew what you was going to say. Of course you do, Jewel. Of course. That don't mean that you doing anything wrong. Right. You don't act on it. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's as far as it goes. Just because you married don't mean you blind or you deaf. Meaning that when you see a man And he be like, hey baby, and you know you married. You ain't deaf. You ain't deaf to the flirtatious stuff that that men said you ain't deaf and you ain't blind. But the next thing that ought to come out of your mouth when you married, when somebody is hitting on you or shows interest, I'm married. I'm married. The next thing should come out your mouth, I'm happily married. I'm in love. If men said that to a woman, women would be like, "Oh, okay, yeah." They might keep trying, but see, people say men are weak, and they so weak. Men are not that weak. Men are not that weak. Stop making excuses for men who want to fuck around. They fuck around because that's who they are. That is their character. They're serial cheaters. It don't matter what you do or you didn't do. He was gonna fuck around on you regardless. It don't matter. I know I was a good wife. Ain't got shit to do with that. I know I've been a good woman. Ain't got shit to do with that. I cook him dinner. I make him sandwiches. I make sure he have lunch. I make sure I get up at 4 in the morning and cook him breakfast. Don't got shit to do with that. Ain't got nothing to do with it. That's why you got to know who you married to. That's why you got to know who you with. Ain't got shit to do with that. I just told you what my ex-friend said. He said men like variety. So what does that say? Men like different kinds of pussy that they want to be laid up in. Don't mean that they care about who pussy is attached to. Don't mean that. Most men fuck and don't give a fuck about you. You just a nut. They just want to get off. And you might have the best pussy in the world. And that still don't keep them from fucking around on you or treating you or mistreating you or treating you bad. You know what make a man treat you bad? Is you accepting him treating you bad. Once a man know you don't have no respect for yourself, once a man know, oh, she'll do whatever I ask her to do. I can treat her any kind of way. You think he gonna say to himself, oh, you know what? I know I shouldn't treat her that way. No. I can fuck her when I want to. She'll take me back. I can treat her any kind of way. I can throw bitches up in her face. Bitches at her job, at her door. Not only am I making her life hell, the bitch I'm fucking with is making her life hell. I know, Velvet, I know. So they know what they doing. That's right, Meadow. Yes. Yeah, a lot of women do like to flirt with married men. A lot of women like to be with married men because they don't really want them. They just want to use them. Men don't come. Men ain't coming back. Men is not coming back to you because they miss you. I'm sorry to tell you that. Hey, Daphne. You say you had to fall out the bushes. They don't. They don't. They just don't. Now I'm not saying that they can't come back. They cannot come back and be different. They can, but a lot of times they don't. A lot of times they do not. They'll do everything right for so long, and then they'll go right back to being themselves. And here's the thing: I don't know I don't know what they would need to do or how they would do it to get because you can't convince me. No, you can't convince me. You come back to me, you coming back to me because you know how I felt about you and you figure I'm a safe space and a safe place. You said what? So I asked this earlier. How do you get over someone cheating on you and not talking, taking it to your next relationship? Well, I'm gonna answer your question and I'm gonna end the live, D. How you get over it, D, is accepting the fact that it had nothing to do with you, that it has everything to do with them and nothing to do with you. This is how you take it to the next, this is how you don't take it to your next relationship. You take everybody that comes in, whoever you dating, you deal with them and just them. What the last man did to you is not the new man's problem. Don't talk about it to the new man because it seems that you wounded. And when a man sees that you're wounded for something that another man did, he knows that you're vulnerable and he knows that he can now do it. So, how you take not taking into the next relationship, you act as if it never happened. Don't discuss it. Don't talk about it. You only if a man say, "Well, you know what happened in your last relationship? It didn't work out." Well, be more specific about what. I'm single, so obviously it didn't work out. That didn't happen. I know somebody else that happened too. But that's how you not taking into the next relationship. You got to act as if it didn't happen because it didn't have nothing to do with you. You know, we've all been cheated on, but it that ain't never stopped me from wanting to get with another man. It hurt like hell. I've been I could we would be on here all night long if I shared a lot of my stories. But I don't take I the next man that come along, I treat him like a new pair of shoes. I throw shoes away because they're old and they're no, I don't need them anymore. I don't have no use for them. I got a new pair of shoes. So I enjoy the new pair of shoes that I now put on my feet. And that's the way you got to do a man. Thank you for saying great advice. That's the way you got to do a new man. This is a new man. It's a new man. Why? Why are you getting rid of old shoes to talk about the old shoes? The old shoes are gone. They in the garbage. You ain't wiped your hands from them. You got a new pair of shoes. What the fuck is we still talking about this old pair for? I'm gonna put on a new pair of shoes and then look down at my shoes and my new shoes say, well, what happened to the old shoes? Bitch, they in the garbage. Why are we talking about the old shoes? We own something new. I got you on my feet, motherfucker. Why you care about them old shoes? If shoes could talk. Yeah, move on. All right, Ambrosia. See you next time, sweetheart. Girl. And not only do they be over there flirting, they be in the next hour getting the motherfucking number. Shit. Yeah, so you don't talk about what the old man did, what the last man did to you. Ain't this new man motherfucking business? See what this new man gonna do. And when the new man start acting like the old man, when the new pair of shoes are not comfortable and don't fit your feet right, you throw them motherfuckers away and keep moving until you get then go back and get another pair. Keep moving. It ain't no man's business about what another man did to you. It ain't none of his business. Stop talking and telling the new man what the old man did. Ain't none of his business. The only reason why men ask you what did the other man do to you, because they trying to see what the fuck they can get away with you. They trying to see how vulnerable is she. What did that last man do to her that I possibly can get away doing too? Then they'll ask you stupid questions like this. Well, how many times did you take him back? Well, how long did the relationship last? They ain't asking you this shit because they interested in finding out what not to do to you that the last man. Men will look at you dead in your face and say, well, he lost a good thing. All along knowing, bitch, I'm finna do the same goddamn thing to you as soon as I make you fall in love with me. I just ain't gonna do it right away. But I'm gonna do you the same way. Why do you think we keep repeating? Why do you think we keep getting the same man? We don't get we get the same man in a different pair of pants. Same man because we talk and we tell and we show that we insecure, we show that we desperate, we show that we got low self-esteem, and men play on that. They already got the game set up, baby, how they gonna do you. I'm telling you. I've been done. It's been done to me. The only reason why I can tell you all this is because I'm talking about me. See, I'm not going to sit on this live and just talk about women. No, when I'm talking about women, I'm telling y'all shit because I've lived this shit. You get the same man. That's right. You get the same man, just in a different pair of pants. That's all. I've gotten the same man almost all my life. Not necessarily because I was talking so much, but for two reasons. It could be because we talk too much. I'm sick of it too. Because we talk too much, we tell too much, or or because it's a bunch of motherfuckers at the same schools sitting under the same professor telling them how to do women. See, and then you say you sick of it. Let me tell you what you got to do so you won't be sick of it. You got to stop fucking them. You got to stop caring about them. You got to stop giving them too much. You got to act like you don't fucking care. When he don't call, when he don't text. I said it this morning on the live. Before I was talking about Big Back and anybody else. Before I knew them, I didn't even know they were alive. And once you leave the fuck out of my life, you dead. It's time to have a mental fucking funeral and move the fuck on. Thank God. Thank God he did. Now you dodged 4 bullets. You dodged 4 bullets. Thank him for it. Because you would probably been dealing with some real bullshit. They would have took all your hair out and had you fucking bald. Had you this big looking like you had smoked crack. Because they will drain the fuck out of you, baby. You got to keep men out your bushes. You got to. But the fact of the matter is that when you don't care about these motherfuckers and you act like they don't mean shit to you, that's when they want you the most. When you say, okay, you didn't call, you didn't text, and when they do call and text and you don't respond, how many of you women on this live, and I'm seriously gonna let y'all go, how many of you women on this live, because my phone about to die, how many of you all have experienced this? Everything is going great, everything is good, and they change, and they want to, now here they come, want to change horses in the middle of the race. Here they come with this bullshit. Here they come with this bullshit. You know, man, I'm just going through a lot. I think we need to kind of like take a break. I need some space. How many of y'all have been with a man and everything is going good and fine? And here he come, changes horses in the middle of the race. I really like you. I really care about you. But can we just be friends? You had fucked him every which way. You had sucked the skin almost off his dick. You had helped him write a motherfucking resume. You had helped him get a job. You had helped him study for the test. You had kept his babies. You had been with him when he took the babies to Chuck E. Cheese. You had sat up there with all that bullshit with Chuck E. Cheese. Your kids are fucking grown. You ain't been to Chuck E. Cheese since 1980. It's 2020, 2026, and you at motherfucking Chuck E. Cheese. Why? Because you all into this man. And now he want to tell you after 6 months, 3 months, 4 months, can we just be friends? That's what I said, Jewel. After they've gotten everything from you and out of you. Okay? So don't tell me nothing about no man. Yeah, Ambrosia, you this the thing. Yeah, you didn't get that, but you got that, which is still bad. It's still bad. You say you feel sorry for y'all for us. Hey, don't feel sorry for us because we all learning what not to do, so we don't repeat it again. Yeah, yeah. And you know what? I'll tell you this. We had this whole discussion on here about forgiveness not too long ago. I may not forgive you right away, but at some point I will forgive you. But what I ain't gonna do is fuck with you no more. Yes, Velvet. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. And see, one of the reasons why a lot of women don't like other women is always because of a man somewhere somehow is involved in the mix. Women don't like other women because women get attention from other men, from men. So immediately we don't like the woman. Oh, she thinks she all that. She thinks she all that. But if you knew the game, if women knew the game of men and it stuck together, if we wasn't cheating with married men, if we wasn't cheating with somebody man, if we wasn't throwing daggers and being hateful to other women, men couldn't even do us the way that they do us. But our problem, a lot of our problems with each other ain't got shit to do with me because I can't get along with you. It's got whole lot to do with because I'm popular, because men like me, and you don't like that about me, and you jealous. That's what it got something to do with. Yeah, it's Ambrosia. It's game. It's what they gonna do anyway. Jules, yeah, and they telling you the truth. And you know, your sons. I'm sure your sons are great guys. Like my nephew, you know, he not a womanizer. He ain't, I'm not saying he ain't had other women, but he was never a womanizer. He was never a hound dog. He got a girlfriend now that he really likes. He's gonna ask her to marry him. So it's what you instill in them and how you treat them and how to be good people. They're of course they're men and they gonna do men stuff. But I tell Chris all the time, don't dog no woman. You don't have no you. Why would you do that? Why would you dog a woman when you don't just have you can just tell her it's not working out? Meadow, most people are not genuine. See, you at the age where you feel or you believe that people are. Hey, Jeffrey, and that's okay. But when you had had, and hopefully you won't have those experiences because I'm just speaking of my experience. But I'm just going to say this to you. When you've had experiences of what we talking about, you don't feel like that. Of course we want that. Of course we do. But look how old I am. And I'm still experiencing the same bullshit from men. And I ain't experiencing nothing now because I ain't been with nobody in a year. I ain't had sex. I ain't had nothing. I ain't doing nothing. But I've always wanted what you described. But they don't want that. And I was rushing after it, fighting, running behind it, trying to make it happen. It wasn't gonna never happen. It wasn't gonna never happen. It was never going to happen because they didn't feel like that. I did, Jeffrey. I hope you did as well. But you guys, I gotta go because my phone is on 15%. Yeah, I agree, Meadow. It is really sad, but it's the reality. And it's unfortunate but true. It's unfortunate. But anyway, you all, I enjoyed the live tonight. I know some people had to go, some people had to skedaddle, and I understand that. I'm gonna try to come back on either Thursday or Friday. I enjoyed you all so very much. I hope you all enjoyed the live. It's so much more peaceful in here. Thank you all once again for taking time out of your evening, your day, your morning, your afternoon, wherever you may be in the universe, to sit here on this live stream and watch another live. And hopefully it won't get flagged, but I did. Peace and blessings to you too. And come back. Please come back. And thank you all because all of you all that are in here are subscribed, and that's how you all are able to leave a comment. Hey, Joseph, I enjoyed you all. I really did. I really, really did. We have some great, wonderful conversations, and I hope that everybody is imparting. It's just not me, but everybody is imparting something in everybody, and we're learning from each other. Yes, it was a great live, Daphne. Yes, it was. And it's so much more peaceful here without these non-subscriber people that are leaving comments. Because see, now I know who subscribed. So if you come in here like the last guy that was in about pick your face up and all of that, we got rid of him. Now I know you subscribed and you've been here. Now you want to talk shit, you got to go. So it's so much more peaceful. And I don't know if you all feel the peace that I feel, but I feel so much more peaceful with it just being subscribers here that can comment. I know that there are viewers here that are watching the live that are not subscribed, and that's fine. Um, that's okay. When they don't, like the girls like, you can't make nobody subscribe. Now, I ain't trying to. I ain't trying to make nobody come over here and be nowhere they don't want to be. But it's much more peaceful here, and I hope you all are having a more peaceful and joyful time. So thank you all. I appreciate you all. I love you all from the bottom of my heart. I will, Meadow. I will. I will. And oh, thank you, Miss Pleasantly Plum. Thank you. But I just want us all to be good and have a good time when we here. We can agree to disagree. But the maturity I need and I want it to be here. And I don't want to have to be doing all of that back and forth with people that's not even subscribed to my channel. No, we don't need the negative energy and the trolls. We sure don't. We do not. And it's just better. It's just better this way. Like I said, anybody can watch this live. I've left it open to anybody. They can watch just from the wall, but they can't comment unless they subscribe. So anyway, thank you to my mods, Meadow, Velvet. Was somebody else in here? Or was it just you two? I think it was just you two. So I'll see you all either on Thursday or Friday, but I do my Monday through Friday card chats. If you haven't looked at those card chats, or if you have never looked at a card chat, turn your bell notification on and come on and watch a card chat. If you're a wall watcher and you're here and you would like to subscribe to the channel, please subscribe. Turn your bell notification on so that you'll be notified every time I upload a video. You all, I need you all to do one thing. I need you all to start hyping up my videos. That pushes me more out to the front of YouTube and in the algorithm. So if you have any hypes left that you can use, please make sure you give the videos, the lives, not only a thumbs up, but also hype the videos up as well. That really, really helps my channel. Okay? Thank you all. God bless each and every last one of you all. And you know where I'll see you in the next what? CC's Fashion is my passion. YouTube video. Love you guys. Peace and blessings. I love you from the bottom of my heart. Be peaceful, but more than anything, be safe. I love you all. Bye, y'all. Have a good night. See you tomorrow.